robust urban garlic flavor.
All right. Well, folks, that is it. And again, I want to say thank you. I do get a $10 tip here at the end here. It's just an anonymous $10 tip, not even a message attached to it. Thank you, whoever just sent $10. I appreciate it. Okay.
On today's episode of DSP's boring gameplay, he decides to finish a game and spend the second half doing Q&A, which leads to a lot of him staring at the screen and waiting for contributions to flow in. So let's see Phil as he talk about stuff, as he is a man, and that's what men do, apparently. They talk about stuff and whine about stuff and complain about video games even when they're 43 in the most whiny, unsophisticated way possible. Like, if you're at that age, Phil, at least be intelligent and robust about it.
And speaking of the devil, I didn't even notice. Looks like another tip might have come in. Let's see. Someone tipped me $2 and said, I'm definitely not a fan, but it's nice to know that you have a neutral good, that you are a neutral good in a bad time. It's strangely refreshing. This is a legit tip. When you're not arrogant, you're actually a cool person. In reality, to be transparent with you, because it sounds like you're not a fan, I'm really not arrogant. It's a joke. I don't think that I'm better than anyone else. I don't think that you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole king thing has been a joke of the last year. The whole, let's get support because I deserve it, pay the king's taxes. It's a joke. It's not meant to be taken seriously at all. It's not. But the thing is, these idiotic detractors spin it that way and make it act like I'm being for real. I'm actually not. All right? So thank you for $2. Hey, neutral good, I'll take that as a compliment. That's seriously better than what most people call me, so thank you for that. Okay.
I remember that character archetype being very popular like 5 to 10 years ago. Wasn't it like neutral, chaotic, lawful? I don't know, Phil. I think you're kind of neutral 220, to be honest. You just kind of don't have a huge platform to be positive or negative, but you are toxic 220, I'll say that. But in reality, you're harmless because you don't impact anybody's lives except the dents who wail out on you. You're just draining their cash funds. There's also Kat, who has the unfortunate distinction of being a roommate, so she's the one who suffers the most.
Okay. We're at $53 of support right now. I'll be around for about another 15 minutes, roughly. Okay, everybody?
Yep, we're back to swiveling in the chair and waiting for people to tell me stuff. Okay, Phil. Great. Keep staying in the chat.
Like, no exaggeration, this is what I love doing. You play a fun game, you have a good finale, you review the game, you hang out with an audience, you have a good time. This is what I love. Having a nice chill late night stream where we all enjoy each other's company. Maybe I have a couple drinks and we interact. Playing a challenging game like Silk Song earlier today where it's really grueling, but hey, I persevere and I make progress. This is awesome. This is what I love to do. So if you love this...
I love picking it apart and criticizing you and people watching it and enjoying it. But like, just watching you for the sake of watching you? No, absolutely not. Your gameplay is just awful.
That's what I want to do for as long as I possibly can. Seriously. So, there you go.
Yeah, and here's where Phil could just say, hey, if you enjoy the content, please consider supporting. But you know, if you've watched Phil close enough, that he does this at least once every 10-15 minutes, and it's a long time. And look at him. He has to filter everything in the chat. It's like, can I respond to that? Is the chat even moving? Who knows? Maybe he's just looking for contributions. Phil, this is dead air. You're supposed to be filling it with something. You're supposed to be talking. This is why you have trouble hitting goals.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what else you guys are going to talk about in the next 15 minutes?
Yes, I have to decide if your boring comments are relevant enough for me to respond to.
Ralph? You want to talk about Ralph? What happened to Ralph? Is he okay? Why are you bringing him up? SpongeBob? You want to talk about SpongeBob? What about him?
You know why? Because when I need a job done, I get someone with a job to do that job!
What are you saying?
To whoever that was, thanks. You were literally the top tip of the night, and you're the only tip of the night, really, because the other tip was $1. Okay. Alright, we get everything on, and say goodnight. And that's that. Now we gotta figure out what the schedule will be for the week because we're not playing Silk Song. Okay.
Dunsfelter says Bumblebee says he wants me to play American Truck Sim again. He's playing tonight. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll try it again next week. And again, listen, if we try it next week and it doesn't hit a goal again, then we know at least it wasn't a fluke, right? Like a lot of people are upset because we did the Truck Sim stream, it didn't hit the goal, and I said it's out of the rotation. And everyone was like, why did you quit Truck Sim? It was only one stream. We loved it. And I'm like, well, where were you that night? And then it's like crickets. You hear nothing, right?
Well, yeah, they were busy doing their own thing, Phil. They have their own lives outside of your streams. It is not mandatory to be watching DSP Gaming 12 times a week. And no, it's not their responsibility to tip you while you're off stream either so they can save a game.
So maybe it really was just a one-night thing, right? Maybe it was just a bum night. If we give it another go next week, perhaps, and if it works and we hit a goal, then maybe I'll bring it back weekly again. All right? I'm strongly considering it because it was fun. And to be honest, we had just unlocked a bunch of DLCs. Buckwell had just bought us all the locational DLCs and everything. There was even some DLCs he bought that I didn't even know what they were. We didn't check them out yet. You know?
Yeah, and that's part of what makes this so egregious is that fans enjoyed this stream so much. They paid so much money so Phil could get a wheel, and people actually paid DLCs for him to actually play those maps. So Phil really didn't have an interest in the game besides making him money and drinking on stream. As long as people gave him money, he was playing it, but if he didn't get 150 one day, it's done. Now, at least he's open to bringing it back, but he was really stupid just quitting it after one stream because that's how money hungry he is, and now he has to backtrack because like each week he's been quitting a game. And it's like, wait, the fans actually like the game and they're paying me for it, but they didn't pay me one day. Oh.
Any status on the Worst Games Ever Marathon? It is on Friday, September 26th. It's locked in. It's going to happen. It's all day that day. Okay. We have a bunch of good games that we already have lined up that I'm definitely playing, including...
That idea sounds so stupid that it'll probably make Phil a ton of money.
Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, Bubsy 3D, Lord of the Rings Gollum, possibly Bad Rats. I have it, but I don't know if it's good enough. Maybe Homefront the Revolution. I bought it for like $3, I think. E.T. Yes, that horrible Atari game. It's actually browser-based, and I can play it there. And Skull Island Rise of Kong. Also, Action 52 is available to play in a browser, as well as Night Trap 25th Anniversary, Shaq Fu, Life of Black Tiger, maybe Superman 64 if we can find a way to play it. So we have a good lineup of games already. We're good to go. Basically, it's just what do people want that day? You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll see what people want, and we'll have polls and everything live to determine what we play that day. It's going to be a great marathon. Very different from some of the marathons I've done this year, that's for sure. It should be quite fun.
Yeah, don't worry, Phil. Your attendance will go up massively that day, not just because people who are tuning in for the marathon, because you always have higher attendance then, but also because the trolls. And they will probably vote to determine what games you're going to play, so they're going to think about what is the most boring game.
Anything I'm looking forward to with the Nintendo Direct? It's this simple. I want great first-party games for Switch 2. I want a new Mario. I want an update on Metroid Prime 4. I want to know that I have games to play on this thing coming out. Because right now, what do we have? Realistically, we have Pokemon, correct? And we have Kirby Star Riders, which is kind of a maybe for me. Because I don't know if I want to play a third racing game. You know, I'm going to be playing the Sonic Racer. I don't know if I want to play a third racing game in 1 year.
Wait, he's going to play a second racing game? Wow. Imagine if it's online.
Kind of silly, right? So, outside of that, I want good games on there. I hope that they announce the new Mario. I hope that we get the solid release date for Metroid Prime. We want this information to feel like buying the Switch 2 was a good purchase. Right now, I don't feel that way. I think Mario Kart World was very, very overrated and not very good. And I think that Donkey Kong Bonanza also was very overrated and overall pretty boring except for the final stages. So I want to hear good stuff. I'm waiting for the announcements. I hope that there's some good stuff.
I mean, I haven't gotten a Switch 2, but that's mostly because the cost of the games and the hardware and Nintendo being very anti-consumer with their not allowing a lot of third-party accessories to be compatible. As for right now, I'm probably not even going to get a Switch 2.
Okay. Any last minute stuff, guys? Last chance to ask a question. Last chance to massively support the stream and drop a $100 bomb and get us to our first goal towards Katsu Burger, or if we decide something else, let's go. Let's do it.
Remember when he said a couple of minutes ago that it was all a joke? No, he's serious. He just may be acting, but he's really serious.
No, Blue Tit, listen. He says Kronos missed a goal. Give Silk some another chance. Kronos missed a goal on its first stream, then it hit a goal on its second stream. It got really close. So basically, Kronos is doing good in general. It's not hitting a goal every stream, but it's doing good. This was the test stream for the game. The test stream, and it failed the test stream. Okay? Croatia says, my favorite games don't hit goals, then you should support the games, and you didn't.
Okay, I guess not. It seems like you guys don't even have anything else to talk about. Like, no one's really even, like, tagging me anymore. Have we wound down? Should I adjourn for the night? I'm cool with that. Thanks to those who did support. I outright said I did not think that tonight was going to be a great support night. I kind of knew it. Why? Because we're just beating a game that really didn't have as much interest near the second half. And also because I knew I was changing things on the fly. I didn't think that tonight was going to be a big hit. So it's all good.
Also, the reality is King's tax total at the end of last stream was over $300. So they're thinking, oh, Phil's good. We're not going to support it anyway. He's not wage quitting the game because he's finishing it. So ergo, we're not going to give him any money.
You guys massively supported me earlier today with Silk Song. I'm happy for that. What I will say is that I hope you'll join me tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow the podcast returns. And again, we're going to talk about games we're playing next week. We're going to talk about DSP Tries It. We're just going to chill and get caught up on all the games that I'm playing. I'll talk a lot about what I think about Silk Song now that I had a great stream of it. And it's going to be Suikoden 2 HD as the main gameplay. But after that, we're going to end that a little on the earlier side, probably around 3:30. And then we're going to do DSP Tries It, Taco Bell Decades Menu on the first stream. Then the late stream tomorrow night is the conclusion of Gears of War Reloaded, the campaign on hardcore. So that should be fun as well.
Wow, Philip, that sounds like really new, chill, positive, and exciting content you got there on your live streams. Good for you.
Listen, I'm still here, and no one's contributing, so what do you want me to do? I'm still here. I stayed extra late. I'm tired. I can't stay here late every night. I just can't. I've been in here in this office every night super late. I should be spending time with my wife. I'm tired of this.
I'll say this. Someone's been messaging me recently and asking me this question. So you don't have to say who you are. I think they're here tonight. Someone's been asking me, do I have a fan Discord?
He always likes to say in 10 sentences what he could say in one.
And I think it's genuinely a question. Like, they actually think I have a fan Discord, because sometimes people come in the chat and say, oh, yeah, we're in the Discord now. I don't have a fan Discord. I don't.
Back in the day, YouTube had like a community tab, which was basically like a forum, and Phil really wants to go back to that because that was during his glory days. So, you know, him spamming with 20 posts instead of his current community tab, which is just him spamming with posts and people leaving troll comments.
I only use Discord for business purposes, like talking to my moderators and stuff. That's it.
Wow, being a DSP moderator is a full-time job apparently, huh? It's like Wings, like he orders people to moderate or they get banned. You either ban people or I'm gonna ban you. Great job, Phil. Your secret Discord that the trolls found a way to get into too. So cool. Where all your trolls and whales congregate and you tell them, hey, I really need that buddy, guys. I really do.
I don't have any Discord set up for viewers or fans. Why? Because years and years ago, we actually attempted it about 10 years ago. And within 2 days of setting the Discord up, the entire Discord was full with hundreds and hundreds of trolls who were insanely out of control. They didn't follow the rules. They were doxing people. We just couldn't do it. And I just said, since then, I will never try to take on that responsibility. It doesn't make sense. Absolutely, I'm not going to do that. So we don't have anything like that. If you hear someone talking about it, it's not official. It's not anything that I condone or am doing myself. I don't recommend it. My trolls are absolutely out of control and will try to harass anyone who's part of a community like that. So I don't think it's very safe to do. Okay? Okay.
Yeah, they dig into any channel that types in DSP's chat, seriously. It's a little bit going too far. But seriously, Phil couldn't handle something where it's 10 people talking in 1 minute. That's just too fast for him.
Okay. Are we good? I think we're good because I think people are quieting down. Are we good to adjourn for the night? It'll be nice. It'll be refreshing to actually end early for once because I've been going late a lot recently. It'll be refreshing to end early for once and start fresh tomorrow.
You see, Phil works very late at his back-breaking job stacking boxes, and he doesn't even get paid for it.
Unless there's a last minute thing anyone wants to talk about. Hello, CO.
Alright, guys. So tomorrow, there is not a podcast tomorrow, because tomorrow morning, I'm going to be doing a full stream of Chronos. I want to get a big, huge chunk into Chronos: The New Dawn. The plot actually got really good, and I'm excited to see how the game develops. So, hopefully you guys will join me tomorrow for Chronos. Alright, no podcast. And then, there will be, Late Night Stream tomorrow night, which I'm also excited for, is more Gears of War Reloaded campaign, which has actually been quite good. I never played it before, but I am enjoying it, so more Gears of War tomorrow night. As for the rest of the week, I honestly don't know, because I was planning on possibly doing Silk Song as a day stream, and now we're not playing it at all. Okay? Alright, guys, everyone please have a good night. I will see you tomorrow for Chronos, and I'll see you tomorrow for Gears of War. Have a good night.
No, I'm ignoring questions about things I already told you I'm not talking about because you're an idiot and you keep asking them, so I ignore you like the little child you are. Again, if you're in my chat and I say I'm not going to talk about this, and then you just spam the chat with the same question 100 times, it's the equivalent of a 4-year-old child grabbing your leg and going, hey, 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 hey. You're like, go away. Hey, hey. No one's going to pay you any attention. You're a moron. You're like a gnat that keeps buzzing around your head. You're like, ah. No one cares.
The thing is, Phil, people will do that because they see that your chat runs as fast as molasses, and they also see you staring at the screen with tons of dead air. So they're gonna get annoyed why you don't even look at what they're saying. Especially whenever Jade speaks, you say what he says. Or, you know, when Derek was here, you did that too. So, what's with the special treatment, Philip?
We're good? All right, everyone. I will see you all in the morning for the Level 1 podcast for Suikoden 2. And, of course, for DSP Tries It, the Taco Bell Y2K Decades menu. I'm so excited that DSP Tries It will be back in full force, actually a taste test meal again. Instead of beers or calorie mates, we actually have a real one for the first time in weeks. So thank you. I'll see you then.
Yeah, but you were so upset with the McDonald's Happy Meal, you're like, guys, let's do something other than the fast food for once. So I guess you're a grass is always greener, man.
Okay. Well, we still didn't hit it. We're at 94. We still didn't hit the goal. But we did get closer. So, guys, I'm sorry. I really tried. I tried my hardest. I liked the game. People did not support enough. I don't know what to say. Okay? Alright? I'm sorry. I really gave it as much time as I possibly could. I really have to get out of here. I wanted to get their name on the leaderboard because they just tipped twice and it would be pretty messed up to not give them a shout out for the 2. I appreciate the $20. Thank you to Crunchberry for that, okay? Enough with it. We hit 100 one more stream. We hit the goal now, or we don't play the game again, period. There's no negotiation. Either contribute now, or we don't see the game again. Too bad. This was laid out ahead of time. None of this nonsense. Tired of it, quite frankly. I'm tired of people trying to mess around. Oh yeah, well, wait till the last minute and then over. No. You should have supported, because now what's going to happen is people will complain. You have no right. There is absolutely no right whatsoever to complain that we're not playing this game again. I laid down the criteria. No one did it. What do you want me to do? Okay? Alright. That's it. We're done. So tomorrow, no podcast. Chronos on the first stream. Gears on the late stream. See you tomorrow.
Shout out to H-Bomb for that children's voice DSP, whatever business meeting he was on. So, wait a minute, what is even the topic of this video? Am I just mashing clips together? Well, actually, there is a point, and it happened way back in the beginning, so I'm just gonna divert your attention for a sec.
This is a legit tip. When you're not arrogant, you're actually a cool person. In reality, to be transparent with you, because it sounds like you're not a fan, I'm really not arrogant. It's a joke. I don't think that I'm better than anyone else. I don't think that you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole king thing has been a joke of the last year. The whole, let's get support because I deserve it. Pay the king's taxes. It's a joke. It's not meant to be taken seriously at all. It's not. But the thing is, these idiotic detractors spin it that way and make it act like I'm being for real. I'm actually not. All right? So thank you for $2.
So the thing about the Kino arc is that it brought back Phil's good old days where he thought he was on top of the world. So when he thinks he has something over on somebody, he gets extremely conceited and arrogant, unlike what he is telling you right here. Like how he tells you, oh, I don't over-moderate. No, he totally does. As well, his let's get support thing. Yeah, he tries to be funny, but it's just him begging with another style of doing it. It's like, oh, this is just a joke. We're just having fun here. No, Phil. We all know what the deal is. Because the mask slips all the time. That's just how it is. You are there to beg for money instead of entertaining. But you're like, oh, I don't e-beg. Dude, yesterday you admitted to e-begging, but you just won't call it that. You just call it asking for contributions, and you act like you don't beg 100 times per stream. You do! That's on you. You turned your streams from a chill, fun time to an angry, irate man who is disgruntled because he hasn't gotten money for playing video games. That's a very mature, positive outlook on life you got there, Phil.
What is wrong with you? If that's your mentality. So because I'm doing something differently, better than everyone else, and you can't make fun of me for it, you're mad. You're a toxic individual on the internet who only cares when someone's in suffering and misery. Seriously, what is wrong with you? If that's your mentality,